Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're going to talk about something very exciting. It looks like things are lining up for Palantir. There has been a lot of positive development that is coming in the background, which I think will result in finally a market rally for us as shareholders. But I want to warn you, this is pure speculation. I just want to give you the facts. We're going to take up some interesting facts, and at the end of the video I'm going to show you that Alex Karp gets confronted with Jim Cramer's statements and he gives a very interesting answer. So again, to end all this speculation, we have to wait for the Q1 earnings so that they give us more information, but isn't it fun to speculate sometimes? So if you like this video, as always, please make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to the channel, and let's go. So the first number one positive is that it looks like the UK consortium that was challenging Palantir for the NHS federal data platform fell apart, and they were unsuccessful in their bid, or they were unsuccessful in putting together a bid. This is no surprise at all, because basically what they were planning to do is, instead of one company, which is Palantir, that can do all the things that the NHS needs, they were going to create a Frankenstein company of, I don't know what the number was, but it included Vorvor, Eclipse, software provider, Palantir, and the idea was that these are all past contractors to the NHS and they're trusted British companies, and then they separately couldn't solve the problem, so then you group together as one Frankenstein company, and suddenly now they will be able to solve NHS problems. And we need to throw out Palantir, who has proven itself in the COVID times to work really good. And what could go wrong, right? I'm in the building business, and I know that if we hire 5 contractors to do, 5 parts of a building, when things go wrong, everybody just points fingers at each other, and it becomes an impossible situation. So this idea that you group companies that fail to deliver in the first place, and you group like 5 losers together and you make a winner, this was never going to work. So now it looks like Palantir is all but guaranteed to get this NHS deal. This will add, this is a 480 million pound, I think it's $580 million over 7 years. So it's like 80-90 million a year. This would just by itself be a 5% increase for Palantir this year. The question is, when they gave their super low guidance, were they thinking with getting this program, or is this just, cream on the top that we were not thinking with? This remains to be seen. So this is number one catalyst. Then number two catalyst is all this ChatGPT and all this nonsense that is happening is creating a lot of momentum. And first, the momentum came to stock tickers like C3AI, which is a very interesting company. I don't think they're very competent in AI, but their ticker is AI, so their stock price is soaring. Whereas Palantir, who is proven by third parties to be the number one AI company on the planet based on revenue from selling AI, and they were ahead of Microsoft and Google, their stock price hasn't really moved, right? But this is what I like. Alex Karp gave us some hints in his last shareholder letter, where they announced the new platform, right? It says the momentum that we are seeing across our operations, both in the technological development of our software platforms and the acquisition of new customer that such development has made possible, particularly in the United States, has significantly accelerated in recent months. So basically, Karp is sounds excited that the development of Palantir is going faster than expected because of these breakthroughs in AI, but also they're getting customers faster than expected because suddenly everybody knows that the whole world is turning to AI, and I guess all the companies that they had a hard time getting to, now they understand, okay, now we need to go get into this AI. And who can they turn to? It is Palantir. So I believe that this is going to, this should show up in the sales. Definitely we need to see the Q1 earnings numbers to confirm this. And the last thing, Karp gets confronted on CNBC with Jim Cramer statements, and watch his answer. I'm going to play the full 2-minute clip, and then I tell you my opinions.
Let's talk about your business. there has been some pressure on the stock, as you know. You're coming off the first quarter where you achieved profitability on a GAAP basis. You said you expect to generate a profit for the current fiscal quarter, or for the current fiscal year. Why do you think the stock has not moved more?
Well, look, there's a lot of macro factors there, but honestly, if you look, I think one of the few stocks where our market cap is higher than when we DPO'd. We can't get into our current earnings or say anything that would be new, but I am looking at a U.S. market that's doing very, very well. And over the medium and long term, I'm a very proud holder of Palantir shares.
Okay, so as you know, Jim Cramer had some choice words for the company, called it a company made up for memesters.
Yeah.
What did you think when you saw that?
He doesn't actually look at the financials because I don't spend any time talking to him. And what I really think is, you take my Palantir and you take whatever anyone says about it. Let's talk about it in a year. Let's talk about it in 2 years. I'm very happy. I actually love when people attack us because it's like, great, okay, well, we'll show you our cards over the next couple of years.
What's going to happen in 2 years?
Super good follow-up question.
A lot of the questions that are being asked, like how does AI move from being either a danger or a trinket, are going to move to, oh, these 5 companies, these 10 companies in the sector implemented large language models, algorithms, and did it in a way that created trust, and they won the whole market.
Look at that answer. So he said in 2 years, because right now there is like hundreds of AI startups popping up. And as I said in many videos, that the large language models are relatively easy to create. And what is hard is, for example, if you own a company, you can try to ask ChatGPT, how much do I have in my inventory? And ChatGPT will not be able to answer because they don't have access to your data. And you wouldn't want to upload this data online because then your competitors, your customers, everybody can see your sensitive data, right? And Karp is basically saying that in 2, 3, maybe this will take a few more years, but all these, crap companies are going to disappear, and only the serious ones that have solved the issue of, how do you handle data, how do you have transparency, how do you have morals with AI, and these are going to rule the market. So a very interesting prediction. And yeah, I do believe that something is boiling for Palantir because of all these good news. And obviously we need to see the Q1 earnings to confirm this. But let me know, guys, what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, please make sure that you're subscribed. And if you want to go further and support the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description box below. And yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, ciao.